Okay, so, this might be the stupidest thing I'm about to do ever. Maybe. Depending. But we are really close to entering a new area, and normally you would be given a way, or an easy way, to get to the next area through this cave. Except I kinda wanna try it and not get this item that we get through this cave, just to see how we do. For the lols, I guess. So, this episode we'll be doing that, and oh, okay, it's right the fuck here. Closer than I thought. Shit. It's only one mango. Or mango looking gem, so I won't even bother going back up. So before we take the leap, because down in the green abyss is the entrance to the new area. While I was back up in Tumbleton, I brought a few things, most notably some more storage space and I think more light, maybe? I'm not sure. But, okay then. Seriously, I was not expecting to do this right the fuck now, of all things. But, fuck it, cunt. I don't think you're supposed to do that! Oh boy! Wait, shit. Oof. I might have made an oopsie. Because, we don't exactly have a way back to Tumbleton right now. And, the way back to Tumbleton is down there, and, there's a certain something blocking us from that. So I really want to know if damage is based, or if it's, like, percentage based other than like rather than anything else, because I feel like they could have just made it so that like if you get a certain amount of health you just make, or you could just survive the fall to Vectron, which is where we are at the moment, and oh boy, I'm glad we aren't in the Steamworld take version of it, because holy shit, is it frightening. Okay. How fucking the laser reach us? Okay. You can get us here, right? How do I even go about doing this? I just don't know. Huh. I don't think the next teleport is for like a while, so oh boy. Okay. 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 That is that done really easily. So I guess the fall dampeners is what we would get if we did decide to do that. Or if we did decide to go back there, might be optional, surprisingly. I feel like the 1% health is intentional. And, we aren't going back to Veteran for a while, because, still kinda want to explore the third cave of, Old World. Just because. Oh, I guess now we, are free to just fuck around here. For a little bit. But yeah, was not expecting to survive that at all. My original plan to survive a fall from such a height was to, hope I get lucky and fall in one of the pillars. Like, in between all the pillars. Since you negate or you escape fall damage if you get onto the side. If you start wall sliding. But, because I survived on 1% health, I got extremely lucky. Though I guess I can test if it is intentional or not, if, I go back there with less health than what I did have beforehand. Although I guess they would need to have or not have the full dampeners. Since I believe after you get them you no longer take any full damage, I think. Or, oh wait, you have to it's a really long fall for when you take full damage. Sort of thing. Ooh, okay. We can use that. Okay. Kind of weird topic to just go back onto, but I feel like Pokemon Sword and Shield might just be the last Pokemon games I play casually for a while now. Only because honestly I'm kind of fatigued about Pokemon, so or the casual experience of Pokemon, so after Sword and Shield I might just dip out of Pokemon for a while. Although that being said, I will still shiny hunt because I mean, being honest, that's all I really do in Pokemon now. So like, no, like why would I not do that? Although that being said, I don't think I have stated how I feel about the new Dynamax and Gigantamax features of Pokemon Sword and Shield yet, but pretty much I feel like combining Z moves and Mega Pokemon was a really good idea, but I don't feel like it should have outright replaced those two. But I do feel like that temporary Megas are going to shake up Pokemon a whole lot more. Not to mention, I feel like if we did get another generation of Megas, I feel like making them temporary would have been the way to go. Only because Megas as they were or slash are, it's kind of overpowered to say the least. Like, yes, there are like limits to Mega Pokemon, but it's like technically, if you just say make it so that that one Pokemon survives, it's kind of like I have this overpowered Pokemon now. I just win. Like, it feels like both Z-moves and Megas were sort of like, hey, this is the win button. Press the win button to win, sort of thing. Whereas now, Dynamax and Gigantamax are like, hey, this is, or this can be a win button, but it's up to you how, well, depending on how you use it, fam. Like, that's what I sort of get for that. Or get from that feeling. Not to mention, I didn't really like Z-moves at all. What? Okay. Like, this is a really underused feature, or like it just doesn't make sense at all. Or like, I don't really see how this works. So I'll just not prefer to do that. Okay. Although I guess there was more controversy with Sword and Shield. That being the fact that the XP share is now mandatory. I mean, I guess it was mandatory in Let's Go, but there it was sort of different, or like it felt different, sort of thing. But now it's just like, no. This is one decision I can't get behind. Although, that being said, we kinda need to see how it will play out before we make decisions about it, although I feel like Pokemon, in terms of the XP systems, when there's been a change to it, the first generation that change applies to is always garbage. Because the black and white experience system, it's like you just couldn't get anything of it or out of it. But now you can actually get a lot, or like, because they refined it in X and Y, they did make it better. So no, I kind of feel like the EXP system in Sword and Shield is going to be garbage, but in Gen 9 or whatever, it's going to be much better. Although that being said, it would have been nice to have the option to turn it off, because This is just me and how I play Pokemon, but like, I like having all my Pokemon around the same level, and if this new XP system isn't an overcorrection, like most changes are in Pokemon, I feel like it would benefit with it. Like, I feel like that wouldn't be such a problem so much now. Although that being said, something like, I feel like there's always going to be this one Pokemon in my team that's always going to be like 1 to 2 levels higher than it, or than the rest of my team. Simply because I've had it longer. Like, okay. Sure, whatever. Although that being said, again, I kind of need to see how it goes out. It plays out. So that's another thing I kind of don't like. I can't understand why they did it, but like, why? That being said, you can encounter extremely high levels, high level wild Pokemon for where you are in the wild area. It's just that you won't be able to catch them. It's like, yeah. That makes sense, because you could just steamroll. You could have just steamrolled Pokemon just by catching or getting extremely lucky and catching a high leveled wild Pokemon, but now it's just like, yeah. Yeah, no. That isn't happening. I feel like I should have paid much more attention to what I was doing. We might actually be trapped here. Because I can't really foresee a way out. This is interesting. If only the Steam Punch should have gone diagonal. Because that could work out right now. Or even I can use it in, or even if I could use it in midair. I guess we just go down. Also, yes, the scrapers from Minecraft here. Like, that's just what they are. Like, literally. That's all they are. I get the feeling we are going to be trapped here. And the only way out is through death. So, run? Shit. Wasn't really meaning to die there, but that's fine. Oof. That's a lot. Can we buy anything to make this trip back any easier? I'm not sure. Yeah, we didn't have enough for these, so I might as well just buy that. Okay, alright, it's good. This way. I'm gonna go on a recovery mission for our materials, and then I think we might end off the episode there, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, so yeah. Holy shit. So the new season of My Hero Academia came out in between the times I've been recording, and although it has just started, it has been getting a lot. It's been really good because let's face it, it's My Hero Academia, so it's always good. I feel like, and I've kind of been discovering my love for. Okay. Yeah, discovering my love for Trigger anime, because I watched the entirety of Darling in the Franxx within I want to say 24 hours. I want to say, although it could have just been like, yeah, let's say 36 hours around there, because that probably would have been closer, or it would have been closer to that than 24. And I then rewatched the entirety of Little Witch Academia in around the same time frame. Which I guess just goes to show how good those anime are. Also, speaking about Trigger, Premiere? Or Premiere, I want to say, that's how it's pronounced. That's finally getting released in Australia, and I kinda want to go see it, but at the same time, not really sure if I do. I might as well just wait. So speaking about that, I kind of realized I really don't like mega anime, which is kind of disappointing because I kind of feel like most Trigger anime are mega anime. Although that being said, it's kind of the exception, I suppose, sort of thing. Although maybe it's kind of because, like, it could just be the genre and just the fact that I'm not used to the genre, but like, I kinda don't like how, like, just randomly in the final few episodes they're just in space. It's like, what? Excuse me? Like, Darling in the Franxx, it's kind of out of left field there. Gurren Lagann, it isn't really out of left field, but like you're kind of used to just being on Earth and just randomly, oh hey, space. I'm more like, because of how long you spend on Earth, it's sort of like, alright, you end up in space, sort of thing. So it's kind of like, what? So it was SSS Gridman Trigger? Because I feel like it is. But anyway, that was all that was left on that. Really? But anyway, now we have the minerals we have left, and assuming that's a cave, next episode we will continue down deeper and explore that cave. Maybe even getting closer to the 20k that we need. Maybe. Not sure. But until then, that's when I'll see you.